You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
With Talking Life, I'm Lara Snell. A charity report is warning that elderly people are being left isolated as their grown-up children live too far away. The research by the WRVS says many are relying on the phone calls they receive from their offspring. They added that even though many say they're lonely, few would admit this to their children. As we approach the Christmas holidays, many of our thoughts will be turning to the traditional dinner we're going to enjoy, with turkey, pudding and brandy cream all fond memories. However, these traditions may not be around forever, as new research reveals the classic Christmas pudding is undergoing a revolution. The study by GU has shown that come December 25th, many of us may be opting for chocolate desserts instead. GU head chef Fred Ponevoy told us a bit more.
Well, yes, we are living for the evolution of a brand new Christmas tradition. Actually, 1 in 5 people would prefer having a chocolate dessert over a traditional Christmas pudding. And people are eating more and more chocolate dessert, like a good chocolate cheesecake.
And he said he thought our more exotic travelling habits may be at least partially responsible for this change.
Well, I think with more and more people travelling those days and the opportunities of tasting new flavour, more people want to have something different on their table and not just stick to the traditional Christmas pudding by having something a bit new.
And it seems that a spoonful of sugar really can help the medicine go down, as a study shows sugar cubes do comfort babies having injections. Studies, which included around 1,500 babies, revealed that those given a sugary solution before a heel prick test cried less than those given just water. Although the research showed it pacified them, it's not yet known if it actually relieves the pain. With Talking Life, I'm Lara Snell. With Talking Money, I'm Lara Snell. It's coming up to Christmas, and with the increase in the amount of people shopping online comes the increased risk of fraud. Last year, the figure for online fraud stood at £35.4 million. And amongst the threats, the top holiday scams were Christmas e-cards, fake order confirmations, holiday screensavers and social media viruses. Senior security researcher David M explained a bit more about the figures.
If we take the last figures that the UK Payments Administration published, 39 million of us engage in online transactions. We use the internet for banking, shopping, socialising. And if we look at the fraud figures to go with that, £35.5 million are lost because of online fraud. So it is a real issue.
And he had this advice for online shoppers.
We're all used to addresses on the web starting with HTTP, but if you are engaged in an online transaction that involves you typing in a PIN number, your password or any personal information, you should always make sure it starts with HTTPS, S for security. That indicates that the transaction you're engaged with is secure and nobody can listen in, so to speak.
Meanwhile, Brits have been revealed as the biggest online shopping nation in the world. According to regulator Ofcom, we spend an average of just over £1,000 a year via the internet, compared to the $842 spent by second place Australia. It's thought the boom in mobile devices has contributed to the figure. And there's good news on the job market, as the latest figures reveal a drop in unemployment. According to the Office for National Statistics, the number of people out of work fell by 82,000 between August and October. Employment now at its highest level since records began in 1971. With Talking Money, I'm Lara Snell. With Talking Health, I'm Lara Snell. Doctors are warning that they're facing a shortage in the number of beds available to treat critically ill children this winter. The Paediatric Intensive Care Society says all 29 specialist wards in the UK are running close to capacity due to the number of seasonally related respiratory illnesses. It's thought the Department for Health will provide an emergency pot of money to help hospitals around the country cope. A new website's been launched by Heart UK, aiming to provide information to people who suffer with cardiovascular disease about statin treatments. Research has revealed that over a third of patients with raised cholesterol are failing to take their medication as prescribed, with fears that media reporting into the potential side effects of the treatment could be to blame. Heart UK, the nation's cholesterol charity, and AstraZeneca have now launched the Your Statin website, which hopes to improve the statistics. GP Dr. Jonathan Morell's a founding member of Heart UK. He told us how important statins are as a treatment.
The statin group of drugs have been around now for 20-25 years, and they really are breakthrough medicines. There's not many medicines in my practice actually save lives, and it's quite clear that statins do this. And numerous clinical trial experiments, if you like, have shown that statins will reduce the chance of an individual having a heart attack or a stroke by somewhere around 30 to 40%.
And he told us a little bit more about the site that's been set up.
The Your Statin website has been set up to assist patients to improve adherence with statin taking. It's easily navigable, pages are good, the content's good, it's independent, it's authoritative, and it has links to the excellent resources of Heart UK.
And several hospitals around the UK have been closed to visitors in an effort to prevent the spread of the winter vomiting bug. The Health Protection Agency says they can't explain a 72% rise in norovirus cases. Sites in Birmingham, Maidstone and Nuneaton are among those affected, as well as a cruise ship which docked in Southampton. With Talking Health, I'm Lara Snell.